Excuse how I look. I look a mess. It's been a long day. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Simple Times, the show that provides poor people with the opportunity for creative resourcefulness. Crafting has always been a delightful pastime of mine because it requires putting common elements together in order to achieve a lovely something that nobody needs. And anyone can craft. Today, there is a more leisurely attitude towards crafting, and virtually anyone with a job and some pipe cleaners can join the elite society of crafters. Today's show will include an assortment of projects that utilize a wide range of skills. But most importantly, these projects will engage everybody the same and not so sane. Today I will be teaching you simple crafts, and we will have two special guests, Jean and Jean. Let's get started. Amy Sandaris once said, "Ugly people can craft. Attractive people have sex. I craft." First off, to prepare before crafting, you need to limber up. This will prevent one of the most common crafting accidents, such as sawdust fires, pine cone lodged in throat, decoupage fatigue blackout, feather asphyxia, and vaginal bleeding. When crafting, every part of the body is tested, which is why it's important to stretch from head to toe. That means rotating joints, extending your arms, grinding the glutes, and maximizing the maximus. Flex anything that dangles, because nothing causes lumbar tension quite like dribbling waxing. Follow along. Okay. Most sensible people look at poverty as an appalling condition in which one is deprived of even the most basic needs. But you know how I see it? A fortunate opportunity for creativity. We can feel a sense of pride when we turn what most consider garbage into an eye-pleasing creation. For our first craft today, we will be making gifts you can give to your friends and family. Gift for your older sister, a bandana box. Paint the inside and outside of a cigar box. Decorate as wish. Glitter. Fill with bandanas. Ta-da! Gifts for teenagers. Felt eyeballs. These eyes will punch up your skull cap or add characters to your jean jacket. Drawstring bags. Add your name to an old drawstring bag. Now, we'll hear from Jean about more teenager-appropriate gifts. Everyone give a warm welcome to Jean. I remember when I hit puberty about 4th grade. The hair started on my upper lip and didn't stop till my butt cheeks looked like a couple of woodchucks scampering down a hole. I felt a lot of confusion during those years. From, let's say 9 to my early 40s. Please mention teenagers in crafting, Jean. Sorry, I wish I had crafting to turn into those times. I probably would have had set a lot less public property on fire. Okay. Oh, look. A mouse got trapped in our set's mouse trap. Neat. When a mouse has been injured in a trap or eaten poison, and the end is near, there is something you can do for him. Create a mouse ghetto in which he can spend his final days. Materials: a cardboard box, a box of matches you can use for the deathbed of your mouse, some saltine crackers to use as canvases, and leftover coffee grounds and soup. Create an environment of quiet despair by giving the mouse the sad remnants of his former life by reducing colors to a bare minimum, so as not to give him hope.
I'm not dead.
After a while, the mouse's life force will wither and you will have done your best, which is not good enough. That brings us to our next segment, crafting for the dead. Here to discuss this, please welcome our Jane.
When a friend or acquaintance dies, your first reaction may be to physically or emotionally cover the bereaved. But mine is to craft. I believe that anything that needs to be said to anyone who has lost a loved one can be easily summed up with some glitter, a fistful of popsicle sticks, and a household glue. I had a great name for years. It's a big dog to bury. Rest in peace. Crafting for our fallen pets. It's a wonderful healer. It gives us something to focus on other than our grief. But more importantly, it affords us as a means to memorialize Mr. Twinkles, or Queen Fuzzy Fuzz, with the dignity that he deserves.
Crafty. Now let's move into my favorite segment of today's show. Crafting for Jesus. But why craft for Jesus? Is it because Jesus represents true love and sacrifice? Maybe. Or maybe it's because of the miracle that somehow a Middle Eastern Jew possessed such Western European features. It's worth celebrating with crafting. Jesus had the craftiest background of any deity. He was a carpenter. Can you picture Buddha with a bandsaw? Even the miracles performed by Jesus embraced the crafting ethic. Take turning water into wine. True crafters take junk and turn it into treasure. Jesus took a common substance and turned it into something precious. Wine. Next segment. Crafting while under the influence. Obviously, booze creates a handicap on your crafting abilities. But there is no reason a handicapped crafter should abstain from crafting. In fact, handicraftable activities even have healing powers.
The most difficult part about being elderly is being old. You know what I learned? Keeping my old paws busy with crafting is a cure for most things.
Yes, I used to have an anger management problem. I have it to wanting to attack others. I'm not saying I crossed the line. I don't know there was a line until the court of law told me so. But now, when something annoys me, like people talking to me, I just go into my craft room and knit. Wow. Thank you, Jean and Jean. I am afraid that's all I have for you today, folks. And remember, fellow crafters, to celebrate the joy of poverty, we can feel a sense of pride when we turn what most consider garbage into an eye-pleasing creation. It will be hard to feel delight when your neighbor glares at your new front lawn rubber flower planters, giving you the opportunity to say, "Believe it or not, these were tires." Tune in next week where I will teach you how to make a spooky ghost for Halloween decoration out of a tampon. Until then, simple times, good times, crafty times.